Hi, my name is Deb Seal, and I'm an independent director with 31 Gifts. And today I'm going to talk to you about a couple items that are in our spring 2021 catalog that goes through the entire summer until the end of August of 2021. If you want further information, my link is below, which is www.my31.com/DebSeal. And you can reach out to me. Feel free to message me, call me, and I can help you make sure that you get the exact solution you need for whatever problem you're trying to solve. All right, so today I want to talk a little bit about home organization and some of the wonderful products we have. Now, I'm going to let you know that there's tons of products here in this wonderful catalog. Many of them can be used for organization in lots of different ways and in kind of atypical ways. I'm not going to go through some of those atypical ones today. I'll give you one tip. Like, I use my large utility totes under bed storage for the sheets, right? Great way to put that down and away. But most people don't think of using your large utility tote that way, right? I use a lot of different things, again, in lots of different ways. But here are some more of our more traditional kind of storage options that we have to help kind of keep your home and your life a little less chaotic and a little more organized. Okay. The first item that I want to highlight is called our Littles Carry All Caddy. Now, our Littles Carry All Caddy is actually part of our utility line, chili bag line, but I use this more in my home than I use outside of my home. Now, this little guy I think is $18. Let me double check. $16 and comes in a bunch of different patterns, including this brand new sloth pattern. How cute is this? So I probably have no less than 10 to 15 of these around my house. Actually, right behind here, you'll see that I have one hanging out on my desk all the time, and it has my kids' kind of sweet treats for when they do something well. It has some special little rewards in it for that one. I use them at holiday time for decoration. I use them for gift bags. I use them downstairs in our playroom to hold crayons in one. I have little figurines in one. I've been using these since the boys were about 6 months old. My boys are now 5. They can pull them around when they're really little. Now that they're bigger, they can carry them around. I have 2 at my back door. One of them has masks and sanitizers, and the other one has sunscreen and bug repellent, so that if I'm outside, I can just grab it and go, right? Lots of different ways. I know people use them in your car. I have one on my desk at my office that says Achu Bless You on it, and I have my tissue box in it, and then I have lotion in the little back. I mean, there are countless ways you can use these. This is an excellent gift vessel to put something in, a little baby gift or something in it, and they will use it over and over and over again. It does have the wire top, like we're used to with our utility totes, the reinforced handle. You see the sewn bottom, and again, this really cute mesh pocket at the back. One of my top items that I use all the time, 31. So this is an easy organization one. I actually even have some underneath my bathroom sink holding stuff. I have some in my bedroom holding jewelry and hair things. I mean, limitless how much you can use this. Okay, now let's move on to some of our other organization. And now this is the double duty caddy. And the double duty caddy is $26. Again, these prices are based on our spring 2021 catalog. And this is what the double duty caddy looks like. So it folds down, so it's really simple to store when you're not using it, right? When you use it, it accordions up. You'll see that there are 4 pockets, mesh pockets on the outside, and then these 2 really big pockets here and a handle. So again, downstairs in our toy room, I have all of their coloring books and activity books in this, so they can grab it. So basically, they can grab this, and we have instant activities with us. I also really like to use these if you are a camper or if you have a lot of picnics, putting your plates and silverware and utensils and all of that, or a condiment tray. A little trick, if you get those carry-out drink holders from one of the fast food restaurants, cut them in half, put half and half, it makes an excellent sturdy carrier for your drinks too, right? Tons and tons of ways. Again, go to my VIP group, which I'll put down below as well, and you'll see that I have at least 31 uses for how to use this Deluxe Duty caddy. And this is one of our new patterns called Mystic Gray. I think this is great. It's gonna coordinate with lots of people's interiors. So this is a Mystic Blue, so you can see the little difference. And this is actually our fold-in file. Now, our fold-in file is $26. It has a flap in the inside here. Whoops, I'm going it the wrong way. So when you're not using it, again, see how easy it is to store, right? There are 2 pockets here. Again, this flap goes down and it has easy to carry handles. I use this actually as a filing system on my desk. This has like my most important things. I'm going to show it to you in 1 second. But you can use it for lots of different ways. If you want to put some storage in your car, this is a great kind of thing to put in the back of your car with some emergency items. I know that I have some customers who use it for tools in their garage, gardening supplies. It's nice and sturdy. It's a great option to add to your organization needs. Now let me show you a tip with how to use this fold and file. So, got to figure out where I put it. So this is actually the fold and file I pulled right off of my desk, right? So what I did here, as you can see, right, I have a couple 3-ring binders here. And then on the top here, can you see this little metal piece? It's not metal, it's plastic. Do you remember those old-fashioned report covers that were clear and you had that little plastic thing? That's what this is. You can get them for like at the dollar store at Staples. I like it because when I put it here, it allows this to my 3-ring, my hanging folders to slide a lot easier. You don't need it. They will still slide without it. It just makes it easier. So I like to use that. But you can kind of see at the top here, right? I have I have the folding files with some manila folders. I have some 3-ring binders. Of course, I have one of our key fobs with my kids on it. And then I put different things in here, like some photos in here, some notes in here, some easy to reach notebooks in here, different things that are easy. And it sits right on my desk so I can see it front and center every day. It's also convenient if you are a teacher or somebody who carries files back and forth to work, throwing those in our large utility totes, or it fits perfectly in a zip top organizing utility tote inside. And then it's a really easy way to carry back and forth if you're working between remote and on-site offices, or you just need to bring stuff home regularly. Those papers to grade, or that work that never got done, you know, that kind of stuff too. All right, now let's look at a different caddy. The other caddy I want to show you is the Deluxe Double Duty Caddy. So similar to, here's our double duty caddy. Remember I showed you this one. This is the Deluxe one. Deluxe one is bigger. I'm going to show you the size difference, right? It's almost the same size. It's a little bit taller, right? But then width-wise, it's significantly bigger. You also have here 2 large pockets on the outside. You still have that big opening, and there is, just like there is with the fold and file, there is a little flap that you put down that keeps it open. Similarly on this side, there's another little flap that keeps it open at the bottom. And then this is actually a Velcro pretty large pocket, right? So you have 3 exterior pockets, 1 enclosed, the flaps at the bottom, and the handle. And then just like the double duty, you have the 4 mesh pockets on the side. Again, this is great organization. I have one of these in my office that I put important catalogs and mail and stuff in it. And then some of my mailing supplies. So I have like a very portable. I can see this being an excellent craft station, an excellent workstation for those kiddos that are still at home, or even for you if you're working from home, and tons of different options, whether that's organization in your linen closet, your bathroom, or your laundry room, right? So this is the Deluxe Double Duty Caddy, and it is $38. Comes in lots of different colors too, including that charcoal crosshatch. Okay, now moving on to some bins. So I, again, use tons of these as well, and you'll see I actually grabbed 2 that I have currently in use because I use them all. As soon as I buy one, I don't keep one in stock for show because I have reasons to use them. So the first one I want to show you is our Your Way rectangular bin. And this Your Way rectangular bin is $26, and you can get a cover or a top to it for $10. So this is an older pattern because, again, I just pulled it from downstairs. And so this is the size. Oops, I pulled that off coming up. So this is the size of the rectangular bin. Some of them have this chalkboard kind of piece. Some of them have a clear window, and it will be very clear in the picture which one is which. If you personalize, it personalizes on this side. So you can personalize them and put toys, books, office supplies, flowers, spices, whatever you want to use them for. I have a couple of these in my pantry, right? And you can put it on this side, and that would be what's shown. So this is the lid. The lid actually fits pretty easily on. So it has a hard 4 sides, but then the outside is open so you could just stick it right on. So if you want to have a cover or a lid on it, these are really nice. If you don't want the clutter to show so much. This is downstairs in my playroom. I'll show you what's inside it. Lots and lots of little toys, right, for my 2 little boys. And you can see here, this is about the size of it. And I have these on top of a desk downstairs, and they can just come and grab different toys. Okay. Now, if you're looking for something a little larger, then you're going to look for our cube. Let's see if I can pick this up here. Now, our cube is $38, and it's a 12.5 by 12.5 by 12.5. Okay, so this is the cube. Similarly, some of these are going to have the chalkboard where you can write in chalk. Some of them are going to have the clear window. And similarly, if you personalize, it personalizes on the opposite end. There is also a lid that you can get for this. That lid is also $10, and they come in coordinating colors, right? So here's the lid, here's the cube. Oh, and I forgot to mention there are handles on both sides too, so they're easy to carry. So I have a bunch of other things in here. I use this for my storage, for some of my 31 stuff. Again, you can kind of see from here, when you're not using it, it folds down, and there's a flap that comes in, so it folds completely flat, kind of like I showed you with those caddies as well. So this is the cube. So if you're looking for something a little bit bigger, that's the cube size. Now, if you want something that you want to have kind of show and maybe be a little bit more decorative, we have the felt storage bins. So the felt storage bin comes in this natural with brushed whisper gray. So this is a canvas and this is felt. And I actually did a raised embroidery here. I don't know if you can see how it's raised above instead of being embroidered in. Really pretty, kind of silly silhouette. It does have the pebble accents on the side. Pebble, again, is our faux leather, right? It's vegan and animal cruelty free. It has a very structured bottom, and then it's kind of more loose at the top, right? Here. You guys see this part. Again, this is another bin option. I think these, again, are great in kids' rooms and bedrooms and bathrooms, putting some extra, like your toilet paper or even magazines or something in them, for guests and guest room, all kinds of wonderful things, your kitchen and everything else as well. Okay, and then we have our canvas storage caddy, which is new, and our felt